What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I just got done cleaning out the coop, and I wanted to share with you guys exactly what I use to layer / put bedding in my coop. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. I myself have done two different kind of ways, and now I kind of do both now that it's winter. So the first thing that I've been doing, well, since spring, is I've been using the premium pine shavings from Tractor Supply. Sorry, the bag's upside down. So I use the premium pine shavings from Tractor Supply. But now that it's winter, I have been using hay that I get from like a little boy's farm stand up the road. He sells, like, they bale hay, and then he has like his own little farm stand. They sell like the mini bales, and then they sell like the full size bales, and the mini bales are only $3, and I can usually get like 2 to 3 like change outs, or like if I'm doing the deep layer method, I'll add to it. So I can usually get like 2 or 3 out of those, which is not bad because I go past there on my kids' way to my kids' swim lessons, so I just pick one up like every couple of weeks. But it's just straw. And don't do what I did, because I made the mistake before. I bought hay. Don't want hay. Hay creates moisture and it gets wet really easily. And if it gets damp and wet, then it creates bacteria and it's not good for your flock. So I made the mistake and went to my mill and I asked for hay when I really wanted straw. So don't make that mistake that I made. Make sure that you're getting straw and not hay. And your straw should look like this. Make sure it's nice and dry. You obviously don't want wet straw in your coop. I keep it in, once I use it and I take it out of the bale, I keep it in a trash bag only because it goes in the shed with everything else and I just don't want it to make a mess. So what I do is I put a layer of straw down first, and I get the layer of straw in there so it's like creates a nice heat environment for them so they stay nice and warm. And then I put the pine shavings on top so that they aren't so hot, not so hot, so that they aren't so uncomfortable with the straw. Yes, it keeps it warm and hot in there for them and nice and comfortable, but I don't think straw feels very good. So pine shavings on top of it makes it a little bit nicer. At some point I would like to get nesting pads to put in the nesting boxes. But right now my chickens just like take dumps in it nonstop. So I want to wait until I build my new coop, and then maybe I'll start putting nesting pads in. But for right now, what I do is I put my odor eliminator on the bottom. I put my straw on top of that layer, and then I put my pine shavings on top of that. And then I put my nesting herbs on top of there to make sure that, you know, we keep away from like the mites and the different things that like to eat in your coop and cause problems. So the nesting herbs is something that I put on top of that, and then the chickens like to eat it too. So that is what I use to keep my coop. Now, I'm in Pennsylvania, so we definitely get a lot colder than a lot of other places. So that's why I am adamant about putting the straw on the bottom. Now today it's like surprisingly gorgeous. It's like literally almost 60 degrees, which is why I was like, you know what? The coop's gross. I love when the coop is clean, so I like to keep it nice and clean. So I decided that since it's nice, beautiful weather, before the kids take a nap, I was gonna clean the coop. So I figured I'd make this video and show you guys what I use as bedding in my coop. Stay tuned for more videos at the local homestead. Bye, guys.